it starts out how we practice. You know, we have to get better. It's just stuff we have to do, concentrating, more focus, catching the ball. I mean, it's just basics that we have to like key on during practice. And I feel like we have one of the best receiving corps. It's just, I mean, we're gonna get there. And as a leader, like stepping up as a leader, just being more vocal, because I know I'm more of a quiet type, but I mean, I'm gonna get more vocal. And it starts on the field. I have to lead on the field, and we will get there.
Did the change at quarterback affect the start at all for this team? The fact that, okay, now we know it's Trevon, he's going to be the starter, but were you prepared for Casey at the beginning of the year and you kind of had to redo things? Or?
I mean, like we practiced with both quarterbacks, so I mean, it wasn't really just like more of a setback. It's kind of like when you throw with both quarterbacks, you just have like, I mean, it's really just I know. Like, 'cause we do it every day.
So the timing and rhythm.
The timing and rhythm, it wouldn't affect us because, I mean, we didn't know Casey would get hurt. But, I mean, when we seen Trey come in, I mean, it's just we work with both quarterbacks. So.
What was said in the locker room at halftime of the Oklahoma game?
Not much. It's just, like, room for improvement. We got a limit on the penalties, just playing faster, do what we do in practice, and execute.
Can you talk about when Trevon scrambles, you know, what you guys got to do to get him?
I mean, we just working on, like, it's like a natural thing. You see a quarterback scrambling, you move around, you run where he is, and then you run him back. So it's just like a little scramble, like a scramble drill type thing. It's like a thing you know that you have to do just so your quarterback to get in his vision. And we know Trey likes to run, and I feel like that's where he's kind of good at. So I mean, just getting open for him, just being an athlete.
What do you guys need to do to get off to a quick start this week against Kansas?
With our coaches, they make good calls. We just have to execute what they do. It starts on the practice field. So that's pretty much all I can say about that.
Talk about the bounce back aspect after losing such a tough one.
Oh, just pretty much it starts on the practice field. When you do that, you execute, you limit on the play calling, you listen to what our coaches say, and they make great calls. We just execute.
Did you guys make changes to the game plan or the way that you wanted to attack defenses at halftime against SMU and Oklahoma, or is it just a matter of the light bulb has come on in the second half? Because you look like two different offenses.
I mean, it just sometimes you gotta wake up. Like sometimes what we say at halftime, we just come on, boy, we gotta wake up. You know what we gotta do. And we tell them we gotta go out, do what we do in practice. You gotta execute. You gotta focus on do your 111, and we click. We just start clicking.
But you know that you have to do that in the first half.
Oh yes.
So is it a deal where is it a lack of focus in the first half? Because if you're able to turn it up to that level and be so successful in the second half like you've been, you know, besides just the execution aspect of it, what is it that you guys have to change?
I would say it's just a mental game. So we just have to be mentally ready, and that starts in practice too. You gotta practice it. You gotta be mentally ready in practice to come out there, because you can't just come out there saying, "Oh, I don't want to practice," or "I gotta do this." No, you gotta come out there. We gotta do it, because we have it's one team, one dream thing. So.
What do you know about Kansas?
I'm gonna get in there as a staff, as a offense. We get in there, we watch film. So once I get in there and I watch the film, I know much.
You guys have moved past the moral victories at TCU, but you lost some close games to some pretty good teams. Do you guys use that as motivation for the rest of the season, or how do you guys look at that?
We use it as motivation because, they had a 15-1 ratio, so it's like we played 3 top 20 schools, or top 25 schools. So, I feel like we've had like one of the hardest schedules and probably in the nation. But, we won't use that as an excuse to not come out and get mentally ready for another game. So we take it game by game, and we get our victories.
I think Sagarin's has y'all's schedule rated as the toughest schedule in the nation. So Coach P said you've been really playing your tail off when it comes to blocking. What has changed from last year to this year to make you work at that and be better at that?
I always just feel like I love to block. So, you just have to play your role as a player, and everything else happens when it all falls in place. So I feel like if I'm playing special teams, catching the balls that are thrown to me, I'm blocking, then that's all a big part the offense, the special teams. So somebody has to do it, and I just step up and I be a leader to do it. So
What do you think of the young guys like Ty stepping up for you guys, catching passes the way he's doing?
that's amazing to I mean, I talk to him all the time. I tell him, like, keep your composure. I said, don't get nervous, don't be scared. I said, it's just, hey, you've been doing this all your life. And, I mean, he always has a smile on his face when you talk to him. So, I mean, when you have a person that has a lot of energy and loves the game of football, then it helps when you talk to him. And,
Does it help you talking to him since you played as a true freshman too?
oh yeah. I tell him, I said, when I came, I was shaking in my drawers, man. I didn't know what to do. I said, but I just had to listen to like JB. They told me just stay calm, and then be humble, and then just play when you get that opportunity. So it really helps.
Is there any kind of pressure having the younger guys look up to you as the role model and you stepping in to help them out?
I mean, I don't really see a lot of pressure because it's just, you see it. We're like brothers off the field, so it's pretty much like me talking to my brother. So when my brother don't just be like, oh man, I'm not gonna listen, I'm not gonna do this. He sits there, he listens, and he sees how you do on the field. When he sees you're doing good on the field, he kind of takes in what you do, and it helps him.